Greetings YouTube, can you believe I've never done an Overwatch video? I got Overwatch before I started my channel, so I never did a review of it. I probably would have done, given half the chance. This game has undergone a lot of changes. I mean, the core gameplay is still the same, but there are quite a few things that have altered. I mean, the thing that's altered the most, obviously, is, in my opinion, Symmetra. Activision Blizzard doesn't appear to have known what to do with her. They've altered her ultimate and her second power a few times, and they've taken the target seeking function off of her primary gun as well. They just don't seem to have had any idea. Sorry, I'm half concentrating here. Ow, I just got shot in the face by a shotgun. Well, we're doing well. Anyway, I thought it was about time I did a video on Overwatch, simply because, oh god, half the team's critical. Simply because I haven't done it before, and we've had the videos of the trailers for Overwatch 2. I got shot in the face with a shotgun again. It's very hard to talk while I'm concentrating. But yeah, apart from Symmetra, they've obviously changed how the classes work, because back in the day, there used to be attackers, defenders, tank and support. Now, all the attackers and defenders have been lumped into the damager class. Yeah, someone said they needed healing somewhere. Oh, that was close. Damn, too much fire coming in. Sorry, the attackers and defenders are now lumped into the damager role. And it's, the damager roles, there's like twice as many of them as everybody else. And the system now insists that you have two damagers, two thingamies, the tanks, and two healers. And then, frankly, I think that if the system shouldn't be the one telling you how to exactly do things. If your team setup is wrong, that is your problem for doing it wrong. I'm having a hard time figuring out where some of those characters are. It's still the same fast, frantic combat. Oh, I was trying to get out of the way of that. I knew it was coming. It was a well-fired shot, was that? We've got two healers on the team, haven't we? I forget which one. The other one is Lucio, and he's gone down. Great. I've got my ultimate, though. But the weapons and the powers and the ultimates have always been brilliantly balanced with each other. Nope, we failed. We failed! Never mind. I'm not that hung up about it. We've got another round to go, which we shall probably lose as well. Yeah, Symmetra initially used to be support, and then I've always thought of her as defense, but I've never particularly liked her as a character. There are some others. I mean, quite a few people like Tracer. I've never been able to make Tracer work for me. I love Reinhardt, and I love Lucio, and this character I've got, Zenyatta. He can depower the enemies and heal his allies. And he's got quite a lot of shots on his primary weapon. I hardly ever exhaust his attacks. And come to think of it, I rarely use his charged move. I usually just fling the orbs at the enemy. I'm trying to give a bit of healing to that one. Wait a minute. Healing. Yep, right. There we go. And we've taken it. Yeah, get back. See, I've got a shield. I've got a partial barrier there in front of me. He was so fixated. That's something else I've always wanted on this game since we started. I've always wanted a mini-map. Not necessarily to give the enemy's position away, but to tell me where my own teammates are. That would always be helpful. Just something so that we weren't completely and utterly blind. I've been surprisingly well at surviving here. Just gonna fire off my ultimate. Oh, I got one. I don't think he expected me to attack from that angle. Healing, healing, healing. It's fast and frantic and I can't really talk about the game all that much. I think you're knackered down there, to be honest. I'll be honest. Don't know where he's gone. Don't really care. God. There we go. Surprisingly, they're not able to make much of an inroad, and finally I got killed. Wow. That was a complete turnaround from the first time, so this is going to go to a tiebreaker. I've always thought that in the original game, if you're attacking, you should have 3 attackers, 1 defender, a tank, and a healer. Damn, my entire team's been wiped out. Yeah, keep the shield to the front. You should probably wait for a moment. Damn! Trying to heal. Trying to heal them. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Yeah, and if you were a defender, I've always felt like you should have... Yeah, I don't actually know where the rest of my team is. That was probably a mistake firing that off. If you were defending, you were, in my opinion, you should have 3 defenders, an attacker, a tank and a healer. You could possibly exchange a defender for a tank, but that's what I've always thought the balance of the team should be. But now the game insists on you having 2 damagers, 2 tanks, and 2 support. So things have changed. This doesn't help. My team members are all over the place, and my enemies are all over the place, and I really don't know where the battle lines are anymore. And now they're pulling it back in. And now we're the ones on the back foot because our front line was broken. Yeah, I can't do that. Oh, we got it. Okay. 1-1. We will be going to a tiebreaker. I like Zenyatta. As long as you stay behind your allies so that you can buff them and debuff the enemy, he's very good. Zenyatta is very much an attacking support character. Who is the fastest out of the gate? because whoever is the fastest is going to run out the door first, and I could do with sticking my my positive orb on him. Debatable. I'm gonna put it on him, but yeah, I thought so. We'd activate. Diva's going to activate a boost and go flying out ahead of everybody else. I don't know if I hit anybody. I think I did, but did I debuff him? Yep, we're going. Ah, damn. My nose is itchy. They've got more team members on there as well. It's only 6 on 6 is this game, but because everybody clusters into the same location, it feels incredibly hectic. I mean, when the game first started, there wasn't much in the way of actual game modes. And now, of course, they've done quite a lot to address that issue. Damn, missed. Completely missed. Ah! Thanks, Reinhardt. I thought you had me back there. This is why we could do with a little mini-map in this game, just to show where your allies are, not necessarily where your enemies are. Because that'd be too easy, let's be honest. You need to be able to sneak up on people. Oh, that's... I've forgotten what her name is. Moira. That's Moira's ultimate, is that? I've no idea where she went. Ah! Was he even aiming at me? I don't know. Oh, it wasn't. I don't think. What's his name? Junkrat's the other one. I've forgotten the big guy's name, but I don't think he was trying to grapple me. No. No point pushing forwards. We were just going to get slaughtered. Please stop. Aha! You missed. No. Problem is, we're just turning up in dribs and drabs. Once the... Yeah, no point saying that. Attack the objective. Yeah, we kind of... What else are we going to do except attack the objective? Duh. No, the problem is not that we're not attacking. It's the fact that our team is split. The enemy, all 6 of the enemy are there, and we're turning up in 2s and 3s. That's the problem. A lack of attacking is not the issue. Play of the game. Really? That was play of the game? You got killed? Weird. Oh, most of my team has buggered off. Oh, but I got a card on screen. Yay. And of course, let's have a word about the loot boxes, because fucking loot boxes are in everything these days. Why is there so much shit in them? I know why there's so much shit in them. It's so that they leave you desperate to get a hold of the outfits. But did they really have to put so much shit in them? Really? I know you can buy some stuff with the credits you can earn, but... And duplicate items, I've had so many duplicates, it's ridiculous. I haven't even got anywhere near like a quarter of all the stuff in the game. Let's open this up and see how unlucky I am. You know, now that I've said that, I was just about to say, now that I've said that, I'll get a couple of things that are actually good. That's an emote. Ooh, wow, purple. Trying to make it look like it's good. A spray, big deal. Highlight, intro, and voice line. Whoopee. See, the problem with that intro is that you actually have to get play of the game in order for it to be visible. So while it looks cool, it doesn't actually do you any good. The emote is alright. Well, that's an alright emote. Not that anyone uses emotes in the middle of a fight, same as the sprays and the voice lines. You don't use them outside of the initial area where you start. So basically, despite the fact that 2 of these are purple and the other 2 are boring whites, it's basically, it's all crap. Because let's be honest, the only things you're really after are the outfits. Of which there are a fair few, but not a huge number. I mean, they have added skins over the years. How long has this game been going now? Is it 3 years? But quite a few of these are only available during certain times of the year. I mean, that's a lunar loot box, which you can only get at the Chinese New Year. That's the Christmas one. Actually, I haven't seen that outfit before. The Witch, that's Halloween. That's the Summer Games. That one I got in the lunar... Oh, no, sorry, that's not one of mine. That's got a padlock on it, sorry. That's another lunar loot box. Summer Games. Yeah, it's all psychological to make you keep playing the game over time. Sadly, it works on a lot of people. I do like the huge array of characters you get, and I like that they've added characters and levels, and I like how each character has different weapons and different power setups. Although, as I say, they've never been able to find a good use for Symmetra. She's always kept the sentry turrets and the energy weapon she uses, but they've always changed up her second power and her ultimate. Her second power is now a teleporter. Oh dear. It used to be like an overshield thing, and then it turned into an oval shield that you can project forward to move forwards through it, and yeah, and now it's a teleporter. The teleporter used to be part of the ultimate. They really don't know what to do with it. Anyway, I'm just rabbiting on now. It has some good stuff, does this game, but here's hoping the sequel improves. They're going to have a campaign mode, something else this game never had. The characters actually have a little description on them now. They didn't used to have that. I used to think that May was a cryogenics expert. It turns out she's a climatologist. I didn't know. Because she's got a freeze weapon. What was I supposed to think? Anyhow. Right, I'm definitely done rabbiting now. Here's hoping the sequel is better. Like, dislike, comment, subscribe and share, all that jazz. See you next time.